Kyle Shanahan's gotten in his own way over the years, and it feels like this offense, in my mind, hasn't quite evolved, maybe in the way some other teams have. Again, I'm curious to hear your thoughts on it, but I'm curious. This is kind of a two-part question. What did you make of them cutting and then bringing back Michael or Kyle Juszczyk? Because like they cut him, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe this is Kyle Shanahan, trying to maybe reinvent this offense a little bit and seeing if a different personnel look and seeing if that can carry them forward a little bit further. But then they bring him back. So I'm curious, in your mind, how does this offense evolve this year, or does it? Is it just Kyle Shanahan is going to try and beat his head against this wall one more time and see if he can break through?
I think the use check thing was like the weirdest set of transactions of the offseason. And I'm glad you brought it up because how could you not wonder what that was about? Let's
Yeah.
go back and give context. They cut him. And to cut him, they took on like $2 or $3 million in dead cap. Like that's a penalty. So
Hmm.
they didn't save cap space by cutting him. They lost cap space by cutting him. Then a few days later, they re-signed him to a deal that's slightly cheaper to the one than the one he had previously had before they cut him. So ultimately, the move cost them cap space
Yeah.
and didn't save them cash. Maybe it saved them a tiny, tiny bit of cash, but it cost them cap space.
Hmm.
What? Why would you do that? To me, the only explanation that makes sense is they decided they don't need him anymore. They signed Luke Farrell, the tight end. They're like, you know what? This guy's 34 years old. We want to go to more of a two tight end offense anyway. Let's go in a new direction and not be so like wedded to the fullback offense, the 21 personnel offense. And they do it and they cut him. And certain players on the team object.
Mm.
Like, I don't know, certain players.
Hmm.
Like when Jimmy Garoppolo got, benched and there's certain players were not happy with that. I feel like, I mean, George Kittle even went out publicly on social media after he got cut, like, oh no, how could this happen? And his wife did too. I wonder if a couple players went to the front office and was like, this is not what I want. I mean, the Niners were trying to make Kittle happy all offseason. They were trying to sign him to extension. Maybe they felt, man, this is going to make it harder. It's only $2 million. Let's bring back. I mean, Trent Taylor is on the team for crying out loud. I just feel like sometimes, you know how Giannis has his brother on the
Sure
team?
do. Yep.
I kind of feel like Juszczyk is like that role for
Right.
Kittle, who's the Niners Giannis, if
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not too disrespectful.
That's I like that. No, I like that comparison
Yeah.
actually. That's funny to think about.
He's
Fantasy
like the
real
Bronny James of the Lakers. I'm sorry.
God, you should.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I like that.
Kyle,
Love
I
that.
take it back.